guys, Ryan with Rigs of Death Metal here. Today we're checking out the Sekhmet Overdrive from TDSFX. Let's hear it. Alright guys, you got to hear this thing. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Break down the controls real quick. Low knob, cut or boost the low end or bass frequencies. Highs cuts or boosts the treble. And then there's an internal trim pot to control the mids, so you have to open up the back to get to it. All of these are using a Baxendall EQ. And I told Sean this. Personally, I think it would have been cool to have a mid knob on the front end, a little bit more easily accessible for me personally, because, you know, I'm mostly running here in a studio, so I'm changing guitars from one track or project to the next. So, you know, different tunings. Mid knobs are pretty handy if you're going from like D standard down to B or A or, you know, whatever. But not a make or break deal. I didn't bother opening it up. The mid knob is whatever Sean has this set to. This was his personal one that he just has been loaning out to a bunch of us. Thank you, Sean. I tried it with several guitars, and yeah, sounds fine with all of them. So not really needed. Still more flexible than a standard off-the-shelf TS9 or something like that that just has a single, you know, sweeping tone filter. Another huge difference is between the volume and gain knobs. This thing has a lot of gain on tap. Usually with an overdrive, I crank the volume knob and roll the gain knob all the way off. Basically just boosting and EQing the DI signal of the guitar going into the front of an amp or profiler or amp sim, whatever. Just manipulating the DI signal. Everybody does this trick. This isn't anything special. What is really cool, though, is just the amount of boost on tap with this pedal. Makes a huge difference depending on, you know, because I have a variety of guitars with different output of pickups. So I like that it, you know, I can get the exact kind of signal I want out of any guitar. If you were, you know, backlining a show, maybe you had your little fly rig pedal board and guitar playing into somebody else's amp, you could use this to shape it to get it pretty close to what you're used to very, very quickly. Dynamic response, EQ wise, gain, all that. Very, very handy. With that said, I want to thank Sean for sending this out to me to check out. Again, this was his personal pedal. Didn't need to do this. We're just a little rinky-dink channel. But this thing's been making its rounds, and super, super cool overdrive. Aesthetically, I love this thing. I haven't seen these kind of knobs too often. It's like, look like brass or copper or something. And the little green LED around the foot switch is a nice touch. And the artwork is amazing. I don't know who did this, but yeah, I back it. So, TDSFX, be on the lookout. Hopefully many more pedals to come. Thank you again, Sean, for sending this to me one more time. And thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Peace.